Perhaps the most iconic symbol of New Zealand is our very own chicken, the kiwi. Of course, kiwis and chickens are both birds, and kiwis are about the same size as a chicken, perhaps a small chicken. They have other characteristics in common too, but also some differences. Kiwi feathers might look a bit like fur, but they are feathers, rather like the downy underfeathers of chickens. Chickens are found almost everywhere in the world, but kiwis are found only in New Zealand. There are around 68,000 kiwi in total in New Zealand, but there are over 3 million chickens in New Zealand. According to DNA studies, the kiwi's nearest relative seems to be Mullerornis agilis, a large bird that is now extinct but used to live in Madagascar. No one is quite sure how kiwis or their ancestors got to New Zealand, but we do know how chickens got to New Zealand. Kiwis and chickens both have pretty small wings for a bird their size. Actually, a kiwi's wings are even smaller than a chicken's wing. Kiwis' wings are only about an inch long, that's 3 centimetres. And chickens are better at flying than kiwis are. Chickens can actually fly, but kiwi can't fly at all. Apart from their tiny wings, they have a flat breastbone without a keel bone. Another reason kiwis can't fly is that they are too heavy. Kiwis' bones contain marrow, just like humans and other mammals, while birds, including chickens, have hollow bones, which makes them lighter and better suited to flying. Both kiwis and chickens are omnivores. Kiwi like to eat worms, grubs, bugs, fruit and seeds. And all of these are pretty tasty to chickens too. Kiwi are nocturnal. While chickens go out only in the daytime, at night they go inside their coop. Chickens can't see very well at night, and you might think that because kiwi are nocturnal, they must be able to see well at night time, but actually they can't see much in the dark either. Kiwis use their acute sense of smell to find their food. In fact, kiwis that are totally blind can live quite normal lives without being able to see at all. Kiwi are territorial. A kiwi patrols its territory looking out for any other kiwi. If another kiwi does wander into another's territory, they will fight. Chickens are very sociable and like to spend time in flocks of between 3 and 30 other chickens. Kiwis have a body temperature of 100 degrees Fahrenheit, 38 degrees Celsius, the lowest of any bird. Chickens' body temperature is more typical, at between 105 and 107 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 40 to 41 degrees Celsius. Kiwis often mate for life. On the other hand, with chickens, both hens and roosters are quite promiscuous and will mate with any chicken that seems to have sex appeal at the time. Kiwis live for about 25 to 50 years. Some have lived for even longer in captivity. Chickens live less than a quarter of that. Check out my video on how long a chicken can be expected to live. Both kiwis and chickens lay eggs. Chickens, like most birds, have only one functioning ovary, but unusually female kiwis have 2 functioning ovaries. And both will lay a number of eggs called a clutch and then stop laying for a while. But kiwi lay a clutch of only 1 or 2 eggs, and then they'll incubate them to hatch the chicks, while a typical chicken will lay about 6 eggs in a clutch before taking a short break, and often will take a break of only a day before starting to lay what is essentially the next clutch. Only if the hen goes broody will she actually stop laying and sit on the eggs to hatch them. But although they lay only a few eggs, kiwi eggs are very large, typically about 300 grams. That's 4 times the size of a chicken's egg. Imagine having one of those for breakfast. Unlike chickens, it's the male kiwi who sits on the egg to incubate them. It takes 21 days for a baby chicken to hatch from its egg, but it takes between 74 and 90 days for a baby kiwi to hatch. Baby kiwis and baby chickens have to break their eggshell to hatch out of their egg, but they do it differently. Baby chicks use a temporary egg tooth on their beak to peck open their shells. The egg tooth falls off about a day after the chicken is hatched. But kiwi chicks don't have an egg tooth on their beak, so they have to kick their eggs open with their strong legs. Here's some amazing footage of a kiwi chick hatching at Auckland Zoo. Isn't that an enormous chick? And one last difference between chickens and kiwis is that I have chickens in my garden. But I don't have any kiwi. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Thanks for watching.